Hi, I'm Michael Lonsdale, this is blueoystercode.co.uk. I've hitched a lift with Lyndon Poskett today, and big shout out to Dave and Chris at Adventure Spec. They've hooked us up with a lovely weekend down in London where we're going to be sailing up the Thames, we're going to be drinking Pimm's, we're going to see the Jubilee weekend, we're going big style.
London?
Yeah, we're on the M1 South.
We're on the M6 North.
You're joking? I've just been asleep, have you turned around?
I thought we were going racing today. I'd arranged to go racing.
What about all them flags you saw me buy last night and put in the trailer? What's happened to those? I was going to sell them and use them towards your Dakar fund.
I had to take the flags out of the trailer to make room for all the gear and the bikes and stuff.
Are you joking? So where are the flags now?
I gave the flags to the gypsies to liven up their camp a little bit on this Jubilee Day.
I thought this morning I drove past the gypsy camp and it was looking a bit fancy with all the flags outside. That's where they are.
That's where they've gone.
I'm pretty depressed now. I thought we were going to be sailing up the river, you know, waving to the Queen, but where are we going then instead?
Well, that's not my bag, Mikey. You know, I'm all about racing, so we're going to the North of England Cross Country Championship Round 4 at Thorpe.
Right.
Near Beedale.
Well, it looks like there's been a change of plan. We're going to the North of England Cross Country Championship.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be sailing up the Thames today, people. We're going to be sailing up some stream near Beedale. Hi and welcome back to the studio. We're just going to take a look at the leaderboard now and see the positions after round 3. Third place is Gary Daniels, in second is Michael Briggs, and leading the season so far,
Turbo Tom
Healy. Sadly though, they're not riding with us. A couple of the riders are out in Erzberg.
Yeah, Gary Daniels and his sister have gone, and Turbo Tom's gone, so obviously they're on Erzberg duty, so it's going to leave this round open for somebody else to push up to the front.
That's awesome, and a big shout out to G-Force Jarvis. Hopefully he'll rip and tear his way to the number 1 spot at Erzberg.
Absolutely, he's the number 1 extreme rider.
Could be his year. And then our onboard camera today is with Lyndon
Pindon
Poskett.
Morning, boys. All right.
Alright, I've just caught up with, what number are you today, John? Is it?
Number 51, which doesn't mean I'm in the over 50s.
Right, so it's still the over 40s, but for anyone that doesn't know, this is John the Bullet Bradford, fastest man in the over 40s by a long way.
Yeah, I would.
Is Selkeld here today,
Yes,
your big
he
rival?
is. Yes, he's here today, but hopefully, with it being wet, I should have a bit of an advantage. So we'll see.
Is he not as good in the wet? Do you think you've got the advantage there?
I think I just like the wet a little bit better than he does. So when I first started riding, it was all North of England Enduros, so it was all wet and boggy and horrible. So it's what I learnt to ride in, so when it's wet and horrible, I seem to like it.
That's cool. That's the thing, you've got to work to your advantages on these sort of things, and happy with the start. Here's this where it's going to sort of start out from.
I don't think it'll make any difference this bit. I know you want to get a good start because you want to be clean and get a bit of a lead and get going, but I think it's all down to in the woods.
Right.
People get banged up and you just get past them if you can.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I've just been with a rider 70, I think he's riding 91 today, Alistair Griffin, and there's a couple of tyre sections in the woods. Do you think they're going to catch you out with a little dip before the tyre?
Yeah, we'll see, won't we?
Yeah.
We'll have to have a go. We can't go around the chicken run. It wouldn't be. It's not cool, is it? You've got to go over it.
I was going to say the Bullet doesn't do the chicken
We
runs,
don't
does
do
it?
the chicken run. No, we just go over it. If I fall off, I fall off. But at least I'm having a go.
That's good.
I'm not worried. It's all about laughing.
Definitely. Good. Have a good time and good workout. Cheers, John. Cheers, mate. Nick Sanderson, you think he's going to go well today?
I'm not sure. You know, it's got on the back of his pants crasher, hasn't it?
Really?
It's there for a reason, isn't it?
Alright, I've just caught up with Acklam's Beaters main man. It's Danny Sadler. How's it going? Yeah, I'm alright. And this isn't your usual type of thing, trials. You're a trials man, so made the change over today. Throwing the trials bike away, hopefully.
Yeah, well, I thought, I thought I'd come here and give it a go. You know, a couple of people have been shouting about it, how good it is. So I thought I'd come and see if I can show them how to do it.
Kit's you're looking good. You know, all the latest kit on.
Full factory. You have to roll full factory. I'd like to thank my sponsor KNUB Autos.
Really?
He's provided me with a KTM for this weekend. Really nice KTM.
Right.
And it's ace.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it.
Joel, the big brother, must have given you a few pointers on how to go on at one of these events.
Yeah, he's told me because obviously he rode one of the first ones and he didn't do too bad on it. But I actually plan to finish this event unlike him. Not a bit of a dig at him. But yeah, he has given me a few pointers, you know. But I don't know if I'll pay attention to him, you know, it's a different ball game. When you're on the start line, all the common sense goes out your head.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you're hoping to get a good start out there. I've noticed that the whole shot heroes around in the arena today. Do you think you're going to do him off the line?
Oh God, yeah. Well, if I don't do him off the line, certainly first tree sees are going to jump up it, so, you know, we'll be alright,
That's awesome. No, good luck, Danny.
Cheers, pal.
Here you getting in, whole shot. Come on. So you'll have to be quick, right? They're calling everyone in. So here we are with Rob Dawson, the whole shot hero. Haven't seen you for a while.
I know, I've been busy working on that, so it's time to get back on bike and just go for a play. So
Gas is all right.
yeah, it's running like a dream again. So she hasn't missed a beat this year, so we'll have to see what happens.
Nice one. Anyway, I'll let you get on because they're calling
Yeah.
all the rides in. Good luck. All right, just caught back up with Lyndon, and we're not going to the Jubilee today. We've established that, so
Yeah, we're not going to sail down the Thames with the Queen today. Decided to go racing instead.
maybe there's a nice little stream somewhere in this forest for me to sail down.
Yeah.
Anyway, so bike's ready. You're excited to get out there?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, looking forward to getting out there. It looks a little bit slippy, and you get here when it's all wet, and you think, you know, I really wish I'd have put new tyres on, but you know, new tyres every time gets expensive, so we just go with what we've got.
Sell more of them Union Jack flags, and then you'll have more money for your tyres.
Right? Yeah.
But yeah, overall, have you had a look at the course so far, or is it literally just going to get a feel for it first lap and then go from there?
No, Mikey was a little bit late out of bed this morning, so we're a little bit late getting here, so we've got like 5 minutes, no time to look around, so I'll just ride it blind. Yeah.
That's not my fault for getting late out of bed. There's a nightclub right around the corner from Lyndon's, and you can just roll straight home, straight into bed, so yeah, it's good.
When Mikey got home from the nightclub, I was still preparing the bike at 3 o'clock this morning, so...
That's it, plenty of wrench time though, that's the key, isn't it? You've always got to make sure your bike's maintained well, and then it's not going to let you down, hopefully.
That's right, the key's in the preparation, yeah.
But on a serious note, riding events like this, you say you do quite a few of them, and you are mainly pursuing the Dakar dream, but is this a good preparation build-up?
Yeah, pretty much all the cross-country and enduro events in the UK, you know, yeah, it'd be great if I could win them, but that's not what I'm there to do. The main reason that I'm there to do is just to get time on the bike, so spend as much time on the bike as possible. These events where it's just 3 hours, constant, non-stop, you know, is really good for fitness, and I'd rather be doing this than, well, sailing down the Thames with the Queen, or, you know.
I'm a bit depressed about that.
Yeah, but I'd rather be doing this than sitting at home in front of the television.
That's cool. And one more serious note, your fellow teammate, Chris Carve the Curves Collins, is he raring to go, bike prepared?
Yeah, Chris is raring to go. I saw him this morning. He couldn't curb his enthusiasm.
He honestly, we had to pin him to the floor. The guy was that excited, I think. Too many cans of Monster.
Yeah, we asked him for a pre-race interview, but he was having none of it.
Straight decline. Anyway, Lyndon, good luck today, and see you out on the course.
Cheers, thank you.
Okay then, we're moving down to the track now. You've seen the rider interviews, and number 30 Lyndon's putting on his helmet cam there, John.
Yeah, he's getting ready for the start. The club have changed their normal format of 3 hours for the expert and championship riders, and they've dropped it down to 2.5 hours for everybody, which, to be fair, I think is a good decision.
Okay, so that's going to be the racing format for today.
Yeah, obviously they've had a lot of rain, and they've taken that into account, and I think 2.5 hours is just the right amount of time.
Awesome. Well, there's the 10-second board coming up there, John. So riders are going to be focused now, getting ready, getting on the kickstarts and the electric buttons, and we're about to go. There we go. We're off now, John.
Yeah.
What do you reckon to his start there?
He's dropped a few places as they've pinned him. He
But
hasn't
don't
kept
worry.
it pinned.
Don't worry, Pindon, there's no problem for him. He's taking the wide line here. A couple of guys on the inside. Look, they're drifting out there, John, but Pindon's he's took a wide line, and he's holding mid-pack, so hopefully he can work his way back up through the riders.
Yep, it's a change from his rally bike, this machine.
Do you think it's kind of different riding style when you're on this bike, John?
Absolutely, totally different.
Ooh, bit of bump and grind there going into the wood section.
It was nearly a sandwich.
Here we go, it's a little bit darker through the woods here. The sun doesn't really get through the thick forage, sorry. Making the way through back out of this little bit of forest section, and it really is sloppy there, John.
Yeah, it's very, very slimy, especially these first few laps.
Oh, he's nearly down. takes the slip, gets his foot down, saves it. Okay, now we're heading back to the main angle, and it's Championship and Expert heading away there, John. Really fast start.
It is, and it looks like it's Michael Briggs
Ooh.
on the gas.
Whole shot, and Rob Dawson, the whole shot hero, didn't quite make it today.
Nobody wasn't far behind.
Good start, good start. Spike up there, he was good mid-pack.
Yeah, good rider, Mr. Spike Gold.
Okay, new name for rider 90, it's All-Star Griffin. Change it from Alistair to All-Star.
It's a cool euphemism there.
Who's got the whole shot, John? It's Dan Bewley.
Yeah.
Looks really aggressive into that first corner on the whole shot. Back markers coming through. Some of them might not have started on the start line. You can have all sorts of problems on the day, can't you, John?
Just going and just getting it cranked up. It takes a few seconds and it makes a difference by the time you get to the end of the straight.
That's it. Again, we're seeing who's got the whole shot here, and it's number 103, Stephen Tomlin.
Yep.
Okay, so it's the over 50s class, is this, with Bradford in? Or is it the 40s?
Over 40s.
The only joking there, it's the over 40s with John Bradford. Didn't seem to get a great start, and we've got an unknown whole shot there. If they want to comment on the video afterwards, saying who it was. But Bradford running mid-pack there, do you think he'll make a few places up in the 40s?
Yeah, of course he will. He's one of the favourites in the over 40s class, him and David Selkeld.
Okay, which category are we going to now? Is it Sportsman E2?
E1, I think.
It's either the E1 or the E2. Anyway, it's number 143, Ryan Hines. Gets a great start there. You can see the blue haze left behind after the two strokes burn away into the start there.
God save the two strokes.
Okay, so look, it's Ackland Beater's main man, 184, Danny Sadler, but it's not kicking off, John.
No, he's obviously not got the technique.
No, you're going to have to teach him the technique off the start. And 175, John Austin, great start, gets the whole shot.
He's away.
Here they come through. Danny Sadler on a hard charge now. They're trying to make up for that lost time.
Yeah, he'll pull something back. Trials riders always make good enduro riders.
Good skills. And it's going to your category here, John. You were riding.
I was indeed.
No, I don't quite see you up there at the whole shot. Problem with the electric start.
I was asleep.
225 Martin Field, great start.
Yeah, Team True Grit Off-Road.
And the MX class, Nick Sanderson coming through. As Crasher, as they say on the back of his pants.
Yeah, he's not the man to be trailing.
Okay, heading back out onto the open sections here with number 30, Pindon. What's going on here, John?
Yeah, that's a long straight down the side of a crops, a bit rutted, it was a bit tricky, you know.
You told me this section here was a bit tricky.
Yeah, a bit greasy, you know, it was easy to... I was always cautious of the ropes on the left-hand side and, you know, it was making good progress. There's Mr. Pindon.
Alright, coming through, it's rider 54, that's Colin Blunt, John. A 10th overall in the over 40s. Good day out.
Yeah, he's come all the way over from Lancashire to give a go here at Beedale.
Definitely, and it's a boggy section here, really kind of bogging the bikes down. Got to keep the revs on there, John, to get through.
Not so much bog, but it's very, very slimy.
And here he is, it's 103, that's Stephen Tomlin. Got the whole shot earlier on, and he went on to a 4th overall in the E2 Clubman.
Yeah, good ride.
Nice guy and a good ride. Riders making the way through that sticky section. On the right hand side there, it's Liam Radcliffe's dad, the mechanic. Here's our onboard man, rider 30, it's Pindon. See how he tackles the tyres, John. No problem there for this guy. Do you think he could do that on his rally bike?
I think he could, to be fair.
Hell of a skilled guy and a great rider. So, coming through, who's this popping through? It's rider 145. Not got his name on the list, but it's going well there, John.
Yeah, it's certainly smooth.
Yeah. Couple of riders moving through again. It's still that sticky section there, and that's rider number 1 was Rob Johnson. MPS, yeah, one of Mick Seward's guys, and had a good season so far. Every time we've seen him, he's been going well. Never a mechanical problem. Riders just make their way through, and it's rider number 53. It's Tony Briggs, 8th in the over 40s, John.
Yeah, always sticks at it because Tony keeps grinding it out, always gets a bit of a result.
That's it. Took the tyres well and makes his way out. Not sure who this guy is, John, but he's having a hard time on these tyres. Caught up in the tapes, and I bet he's a bit depressed with that move.
Yeah, seems to have a bit of a roll-off film trailing behind him.
Yeah. Rider 108. This is can't read your handwriting there, John. Matt North.
Matty North, yeah.
Yeah. Clubman rider. Looks smooth through that section.
Good rider.
Bit of a peace sign there.
I was in the 212 on the uptown A. You know what's up or don't you?
And look who it is, it's 212. It's all about the hip hop beat, and it's the 212 rider John Kerwin. No problem with the tyre sections. A few people told me the earlier laps you were a little bit scared of the tyres, but you got in there and confronted them.
Well, I was not particularly scared of them. I just didn't go and look at them, and I just listened to everybody's waffles saying, "Oh, the worst than Helmsley, the worst than this," and I'm thinking, "Oh God, the last thing I want to be is trapped on them." So I didn't bother. And it wasn't until I'd come in to refuel that I realised that I wasn't where I thought I was, and I had to put the hammer down, and I had to do them on the last 2 or 3 laps.
I must admit, I quickly sprinted down there when I heard John was coming through the camera. I was hoping for a you've been framed section, but you did it well there, John. Pleased with that.
Yeah.
Alright, coming through here, it's rider 43. Not got his number on the list, but smooth through the tyre sections and looks good.
Yeah, he's gone on his way well.
Alright, what's happening here? Here he is, it's All-Star Griffin, keeps the corner pinned, throttle wide open. John, has he got it in him? Easy.
Easy, yeah.
I like that, Alistair. No problem there. Get an interview with Alistair at the end, see how he got on with his day's riding.
He'll love it.
Okay, another rider making the way through here. Dirty number board, but we're not sure. Oh, that looked nasty, John.
It's like a refusal at Breacher's Brook.
Yeah, he's getting in the way of the other riders, and he's down on the floor now. It's not looking good for this guy, but that's good courtesy there, John, signalling the other guy through.
Yep.
Who's that on the quad in the background there? The yellow guy with the fluorescent jacket on.
It's got to be Hair Bear in it, Pete Wetherell.
Yeah, main man. See if we can catch up with him later on for an interview. So going back to where Liam Radcliffe's dad's getting a good view there of the muddy section. Here he is. Nick Sanderson, what number was he today? Just have a look on the list.
Old Crasher.
Old Crasher. They say that he has crash on the back of his pants and it's there for a reason, so hopefully we might see some crashing today from him. Just looking through now. Yeah, it was a nice corner this, John. It was you could get it into the berm there and really work it through. We'll just head to a few highlights now of the crash sections, and which was the tyre section was the tricky part.
Fever 8-track, my best friend's in a gun rack, I'm a low life.
Alright, back on the Pindon cam, through a muddy section there, John. Fans are calling out his name and cheering him on. Didn't realise he was a celebrity like this. But who's this coming up on the inside? This guy looks fast, John, 2-stroke. Pindon was saying that the 2-strokes sometimes can get away quicker, is that right?
I personally prefer 2-stroke to the mud. I just can't get on with them 4 strokes.
But Lyndon, big lad, powerful guy, and he's riding it well. But he's got his work cut out here, John. This guy's fast.
It's not going to catch him now,
I think he's got it. He's coming back. Lyndon's got the throttle wide open. Got the name Pindon for a reason. Anyway, now they're both easing off because this rider's coming up. Boggy section. Ooh, the guy takes a bad line there, John. Having to use his feet, get it through, but
he's away.
Looks like Lyndon's cutting the crops there.
It looks like he's the harvester.
The harvester. Back onto that open section. It was nice there, John, wasn't it? You could get the grip down and you can really wind the throttle open.
Yeah, some trick with them sort of bits was just to keep it as flat out as you dare. The more you dare, the better it went, really.
That's it. It's true on a lot of occasions, isn't it, John? If you can keep the throttle on, you can get through that section well.
Yeah, once you get rid of that sort of like snaking round and it just starts to drive on, you're alright.
Rider down there, Liam Radcliffe's dad, eager to help. But no, it looks alright. He's pulled the bike back up.
He looks at home there. There's Mr. Radcliffe in the woods.
Definitely. And here he is. It's rider. Got that bit totally wrong. Sorry, it's Spike, and it's Michael Gilby, is it?
Spike Gilby.
Spike Gilby.
Yeah.
Sorry. Do know him, but just too many beers tonight.
A real up-and-coming expert rider from Bedale.
Finished second overall in the experts, and at his age, that's good riding. Really good.
Yeah, one of the youngest riders there, and if he actually just really focuses on his riding, he could go a long way.
There's some distractions in his life, John, is there?
He's too young to have distractions, but he's got them.
That's it, no problems there.
I think it runs in the order of women, beer and whatever.
We'll change the subject anyway. It's riding this programme, and Bradford was just heading through the check, clocking in, and here he is, Alistair Griffin.
All-Star.
All-Star Griffin.
All-Star Griffin.
His dad runs the Rydale Club, is that right, John?
Yeah, he's one of the head honchos there at Rydale. The next event there is going to be on the, I think it's mid-July, up at Low North Camp for round 4 of the NEXC.
You're riding that one, are you, John?
Riding, or attempting to ride. I think let's call it attempting to ride.
I think you did really well today, John. Pleased with your thing. Yeah, I thought I was going to get something for you being framed from you, but no, nothing. Okay, riders coming through. So a nice little section, popping out the woods there. And there he is, it's Spike Gilby again. He's fast, John, really is quick.
He's fast and he's on an old bike, you know, It just proves that you can do it.
Enduro's
a great leveler. It doesn't matter really what bike you've got and how much money you've spent on it. Kid's got an older bike and he's melting them.
I was going to say, as long as your bike works and you're a good rider, you can do well. And
skill always prevails.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's one of the true sports where...
Oh, look, he's down. All-Star Griffin, he was on a great run, and it's ended there. Johnny's hit the deck. Ellie Cook coming through there.
Yeah.
Does really well. She never seems to struggle, John.
No, good little rider.
What category does she ride in, John?
Sportsman.
Sportsman.
Yeah.
So she's riding with the guys and
absolutely.
Cuts it with the guys. Awesome.
Yeah,
I like that.
A few girl riders there and they're really holding their own. Yeah, done well.
That's good. Okay, what's happening? I think that's Pindon there powering up, and he's got the bullet in his sights there, John. Bradford looking at the crowd, and here he is coming through on a later clip. Bradford nearly got bucked off again there, but he's got a lot of experience under his belt, John.
Yeah, he has.
Nicely through the tyre sections, and here he is, Danny Sadler. Goggles are off now.
See, and that's why he's picked that kit, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can't pick him out.
That's what it is. I think
he's trying to blend.
But they do call him on a night out, you know, John. I'll tell you what his nickname is. It's Mr. Shirts Off. And when he's had a few beers, rips his shirt off. So yeah, that's why he's riding Fractons, beat his shirts off. So yeah. You know this guy coming through here, John? Didn't quite catch his number. Rider 1 again there, John. What's his name?
Johnson.
Rob Johnson. He's fast, isn't he?
Yeah. Part of the MPS team, but he's sponsored directly by Newcastle.
Okay, welcome back to the studio. It's been a great day of racing. Really enjoyed myself. There's been some great riders today, John, and apart from the rain the night before, the course held out really well. Credit to the course organisers, marked out perfect.
Yeah, set out a good course. Obviously the weather made it a little bit more tricky in places. There was one wood in particular that sort of like you thought it was wet, more wet than the other woods, but yeah, great event really.
Really good. So we're now going to move to the presentations where it's the over 40s and it's the experts. So in the over 40s, the Bullet Bradford outdid Selkel.
Yeah, he's the man in the wet, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's that green kit and the wet.
Some say he's a jolly green giant riding the earth on a bike.
Sadly so.
But Selkel today just didn't have it in him, couldn't take Bradford, and really happy that Bradford's got the win today. So, and then going into the experts, we've got Joe Chamber, I think, or Joey Chamber, and second was Spike Gilby. So
Spike Gilby, a local lad, just a young lad, 15, just lives less than a mile away from the venue.
Think he's got a future in the sport, John?
Yeah, big future. He's just got to get his head screwed on, forget about the birds, forget about the beer.
Really? I like to drink, does he, John?
Don't we all?
I wouldn't say we don't like a drink. There's no sign of booze in our studio at all. These are all for show. Anyway, we'll leave you with the, like we say, the presentation, and then we've got a couple of interviews with All-Star Griffin, Liam Radcliffe, and see how they got on with the day. Keep your web browser locked to blueoystercode.co.uk for future race reports.
Will we be doing some more?
Maybe.
Third place, Anthony Crow. Second place, David Salkel. First place, John Bradford. Chris Weston. Second place, Michael Gilbert. First place experts is Joe Chambers. Scott Golding obviously had the air ambulance. It was a precautionary measure. He came off and knocked himself out, hurt his neck, got back on the bike, rode a full lap. He came in, suffering from blurred vision and he wasn't feeling too good conscious-wise, so we got him on his spinal board and off away. We got fingers crossed he's alright. He was walking in, so we're pretty confident he'll be okay, but that's just to explain why the air ambulance was here.
Ain't no change in the weather. Ain't no changes in me.
It's been a long and dirty day today for Alistair Griffin, but how have you got on?
Yeah, not bad I don't think. 5th in E1.
Right. Yeah, we've got a few spectators in the background there. Shut the trailer door on him. But anyway, I got that crash on the tyres. What went wrong there?
Bit too much pace. But at least we got over him.
Definitely, and he jumped up and saluted the crowd. But how's the bike held up today? Has it been alright?
Yeah, it's been alright. Back tyre's a bit knackered, so I think we could have done a bit better if it wasn't for that.
Do you think you'll get another round out of that tyre? Are you going to change?
I think it'd be chucks.
Right. Anyway, it's been good watching you.
Cheers.
Nice one.
Well, there ain't no change in the weather.
Okay, I've just caught up with Liam Radcliffe, ride number 84 today. And had a good ride?
Yeah, got a bit of a rubbish start. I cranked it up and got into the corner, got into the gate hole in about 3rd.
That's not bad at all, because it was a wide start, wasn't it? They were all fighting for position.
Got down into the woods, ended up getting a bit of wire caught in my tyre. Got it out and just sort of took a steady ride and just needed to get the pace really.
That's it, and after all that rain last night I thought it was going to come and it was going to be a total mud bath, but the course held up alright and it looked fun to ride.
Yeah, it was slippy in places, but really good.
Right, good.
Held together nicely.
How's the mechanic been getting on with your bike? Is it held together good today?
Yeah, really good.
That's good.
Wheel bearings went last night, which I didn't know about, so rung up the mechanic last night and he brought wheel bearings with me, brought spare wheel, so we're all good.
Nice one, that's good. And you're going to be doing the next round?
Yeah.
And hopefully might ride an onboard with it, for onboard cam for us, will you, for the next round?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome, that'd be cool. Alright, nice one, have a good ride. Cool man.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Talk about the weather.
Yeah, I got it. I missed the start of it. Do you want to do it again?
What, again?
Yes. Back it up, back it up.